Booyah! ลุงมันหาเด็กเจอจริงนะเว้ย
Before long, this news swept through the entire rescue site like a flood.
Oh shit. Everybody knows.
That didn't take long.
That evening, the governor came to thank the two men for their significant contribution. But at that moment, their faces were heavy with concern. Getting these children out would be thousands of times more difficult than finding them. In other words, this was essentially an impossible mission. The governor proposed that they would arrange the most elite Navy SEAL team members with the most advanced equipment to rescue these children. But Rick quickly rejected this idea. This wasn't about the divers or equipment. During their first cave entry, they had rescued the trapped pump maintenance worker over just a few hundred meters. The terrifying claustrophobia had caused that swimming-capable adult to lose his sanity. How much more so for these innocent children? Asking them to dive back through over 2,000 meters of cave was simply a pipe dream. Now that they had found the children through tremendous effort, they could only watch helplessly as their lives slipped away. This was unacceptable to every rescue worker present. The Navy SEALs decided to first deliver supplies to the children. Rick and John invited themselves along, knowing the route beyond the T intersection was extremely dangerous, so they came to brief them on precautions. Most importantly, they had to conserve oxygen usage.
We'll get there. We reached the boys today.
3 team members set off. After 7.5 hours, they safely delivered supplies to Chamber 9 where the children were located. Measurements showed the oxygen content in the cave was below 20%. The children's lives were in constant danger. Even worse, when they prepared to return, they discovered that John and Rick's warning had been correct. There was barely any oxygen left, only enough for one team member to make the return journey. This undoubtedly made the already oxygen-starved cave even more dire, turning what had been 13 trapped people into 15. On the 12th day, families were frantic with worry. Looking at these expectant eyes, the governor still bit the bullet and made a promise.
ผมยืนยันได้นะครับว่าเด็กๆต้องออกมาได้อย่างปลอดภัยครับ
However, this statement would burden him, who should have been retiring, with an enormous responsibility. Faced with the current situation, Rick racked his brain and came up with a crazy plan, but he couldn't bring himself to say it out loud, until John, standing beside him, read his thoughts.
Oh, what are you thinking?
Just a crazy idea.
So tell me. Crazy's better than nothing. We've got nothing.
We call Harry. Dr. Harris.
Hearing the name Harry, John immediately guessed Rick's idea and also fell silent. On the 14th day, the British Cave Rescue Council sent 2 more divers to replace